Hello, thank you so much for being here, for taking the time to learn more about what I'm doing and how you can support me with moving it forward. My name is Kerri-Ann. I'm a motivational coach, facilitator, and writer, and I'm so excited to share the work that I've been doing in creating these transformative experiences. So many of us have unfulfilled dreams and desires, even small ones in our lives, like I want to learn to cook more, I want to run a 5K race, to bigger ones like I want to start a family, I want to have a good relationship, I want to find a dream job that I'm so passionate about, I want to start a business, I want to start a nonprofit, etc. So there's so many that we all have. And you just take the time to think about, like, for instance, your New Year's resolutions. When you think about when you made your New Year's resolutions or New Year's commitments or whatever you call them, which ones have you really accomplished and which ones have you not? And where did you get stuck? Or when did you stop? And maybe you don't know why you got stuck. For some people, they know why and they struggle to get overcome it. And some people, they don't know. They just stop and they just feel like, no, I'm not interested in this anymore. And that could be the case, but so often we use that excuse because we're afraid or don't know how to move forward. So the work that I'm doing is really helping people to identify where they're stuck and then giving them tools, practical tools, to really move through that area where they're stuck so they can continue on the journey. We all need support. We can't do life on our own. We're not a single entity that can't survive without others, and not just people, but also the planet. And I'm not here to promote the environment, though I do love the environment. But I just want to kind of give you this idea around the planet, around this idea that we need support. You look at plants, they give us oxygen, they give us food as well, but they give us oxygen that we need to survive, and we give them carbon dioxide. So we are interdependent on each other. And oftentimes we need the support as well in areas where we just get stuck in our lives. So what I've really been called to do is create a space for people to really transform within. Over the last 6 months, I allowed myself to explore, what would that be like for me? Like, what will I do to support people in creating these transformative experiences, creating that space where they can do the work within. See, the last 6 months I've also gotten additional training in coaching, Reiki, yoga, meditation. For many years, the last 10 years actually, I've been doing a lot of my own study in neuroscience and quantum physics and meditation and yoga and consciousness, conscious loving, conscious leadership. And so I just apply all the skills that I had and really gave to a lot of different people, to a lot of different opportunities, and created different opportunities to see what was happening. How could I use the skills I have that really support people or impact people the most in creating these transformative experiences and overcoming what's blocking them so they can create the life that they want to create. We all want to create these beautiful lives, and so often we get stuck and we need some support. So there are 3 areas that I am focusing on that I just am so excited to share with you because they just fill me up. And it was the areas where I found the most impact over the last 6 months. So my first is my guided meditations. And so I create guided meditations for people anywhere from 7 minutes to 30 minutes on an area where they need most support. So I'll give you one example. I had a woman that I worked with was really struggling to get pregnant. Really, her and her husband really wanted to get pregnant. And I created a guided meditation for her to really get into her body and to love her body. And to just keep telling herself she had the capacity to get pregnant. That her body is miraculous and can do this. And it was really great to hear a couple months, I think it was 3 or 4 months later, just recently I heard from her that they're pregnant. So it's very exciting. That doesn't always happen. But these meditations, what they're meant to do is create a space for you to do the work that you need to do. Whatever, to change that thought pattern about yourself and to overcome. The other area that I focus on was coaching, one-on-one coaching. It's just so beautiful to connect with someone and just to sit and just allow them to feel heard. Ask them questions to get curious and explore about what's going on in their lives and to recognize where the blocks are. There's a theme. And then to give them the tools to move through it. My last area, my third area that I work on is kind of an online program of creating a healthy sense of self. So much of this work starts with us. And so giving people an opportunity to do monthly activities or activities, regularly throughout the month with a certain theme, to work on creating a healthier sense of self around trust, self-acceptance, play, creating boundaries, forgiveness, gratitude, etc. So I kind of tested this out, piloted it, some small programs, and just really loved it. Loved the work, loved the coaching in the group, coaching once a week as a group with them. So I'm going to be launching in November a monthly kind of subscription to join what I'm calling my Shine the Light program. And I'm really excited to just provide this space for people to create a healthy sense of self with each other. So this is the areas that I'm really focusing on. And here's where I really need your support, is growing and expanding this. Because there's so many people in the world that are looking for support like this, that are just willing and ready and able to move through those things that are blocking them to create the life that they really want to create. We all want to create amazing lives. And sometimes, like I said at the beginning, we really need the support from others to move through it. So in some of the areas where I'm looking for support in this crowdfunding campaign is expanding in my marketing. There's lots of different opportunities out there to get more marketing. So really expanding in my marketing, expanding in my own training, and also expanding. I need support in the accounting stuff, because I live in Brazil, a business is based in the United States, and as you can imagine, I work with people from around the world. So doing the finances with a lot of different laws and whatnot between countries, I do need some support with that. So I'm really excited. You can read more about my journey, my experience below in the GoFundMe. You can follow me on my Facebook page, which is, you can just look up Kerri-Ann Appleton, motivational coach, facilitator, and writer. You can follow me on my website at www.Kerri-Ann, and Kerri-Ann is with a hyphen, KERRI-ANN.com, and learn more about me there. Thank you so much for listening to this video and for taking the time to be here. And I just really appreciate you all. Much love.